They say that every town has its own piece of dark history, something whispered about but never confirmed. In the small town of Willow Hollow, that history came in the form of an old, weathered lantern. Locals called it the Witch's Lantern, and they claimed it had cursed anyone who dared to take it home. On Halloween night, three friends decided to put the legend to the test. Jamie, Lila, and Parker were known for their love of Halloween thrills. They'd gone through every haunted house, every horror film, but this Halloween, they wanted something real. So, when they heard about the witch's lantern hidden deep within the woods, they couldn't resist. The lantern was rumored to have belonged to a woman accused of witchcraft centuries ago. As the story went, she used it to light her way through the woods at night, casting strange shadows that frightened anyone who saw them. But after her disappearance, the lantern never went out. And every Halloween, it supposedly shone with an eerie, unnatural light, waiting to curse the next soul who touched it. The three friends hiked into the woods, the full moon casting a pale glow over the trail. As they went deeper, the sounds of the town faded, replaced by the quiet, unsettling stillness of the forest. Just when they were beginning to doubt the legend, they saw it, a flickering light between the trees, a glow that seemed to move and shift. Lila whispered, "That must be it." As the three crept closer, their footsteps growing slower, the lantern was ancient, its metal rusted and covered in strange symbols. It hung from a branch, swaying gently, even though there was no wind. Parker, the bravest of the three, reached out and touched the lantern's handle. Instantly, he felt a shock, like icy fire rushing up his arm. He let go, but it was too late. Shadows began to gather around them, moving and swirling as though alive. Jamie noticed something horrifying. Each shadow had eyes, glowing faintly in the darkness, and one by one, they turned to look directly at the three friends. Lila started to back away, but the shadows followed, stretching and twisting like claws reaching for them. Panicked, they turned and ran, the shadows close behind, whispering their names, taunting them with soft, hissing laughter. As they stumbled out of the woods, they looked back one last time. The lantern was no longer on the branch, but hovering, glowing with an intense, unnatural light that cast their own shadows, distorted and monstrous, back toward them. From that night on, they were never the same. Each Halloween, strange things happened to them, as if the lantern was still watching, still waiting, and every year, they'd hear the same whispered promise in their dreams. "Come back. I'm not done with you yet. Happy Halloween." And if you ever find an old lantern in the woods, beware. Some lights aren't meant to guide, they're meant to trap.